Well, I must be doing something well to talk about the human condition because, by the way, I'm watching the news and I kind of want to cry. Like in France, there's fires and, animals are dying on farms and there's no heavy machinery, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But I wanted to say that I'm very tired, by the way. I only slept 2 hours last night. Work responsibilities. And I lost 2 subscribers, and that's not why I want to cry. For me, it's like a badge. But I did post a lot more about the human condition recently, and it's evidence-based conclusions. And I like looking for patterns in the news from different countries. And one of the patterns, again, is the worldviews that are not based on reality, such as the magical money and the supernatural religion. So Sinead O'Connor passed away, and when she was interviewed by Entertainment Tonight, I believe, after she tore a poster of John Paul II, I think the Pope, after her historical activism on Saturday Night Live, she said very accurate things. She said she did research, and it applies to Canada, to Quebec, all over Canada, most countries. And this is the hypocrisy, right? By the way, the Catholic Church, the Vatican, is very much as strong as they are today because they were part of the axis of evil during World War II, let's call it. And they're very much into the monetary paradigm as much as their own supernatural paradigms. But it's true that they have committed crimes with most of their personnel over the last 100 years in different countries of the world. And they have actually also rewritten the history in false ways and infiltrated education systems, even to this day, to further disconnect the people primates from the natural world, therefore accelerating the Anthropocene. So, it's hard to believe. This is, by the way, lessons in democracy. It's hard to believe Canada or most other countries where they have a strong presence are democratic nations when they don't summon, their representatives of the Vatican and ask them to leave and leave with an apology so they're not taken to court later, maybe, and admit everything they've done to devolve and break these cultures that they've participated in. And when it comes to money, I mean, so many grocery stores like Loblaws are making record profits, raising prices, but they're making record profits. And you guys, the sickness of the money is it's a normal thing to do for the shareholders. Plus give bonuses. Take money out of the mouths of babies, and give these guys bonuses. Now, do our politicians arrest people? No, they fund corrupted organizations like Volkswagen in Canada. Come on. So yes, democracy doesn't exist when a society is not primarily linked to the reality of the natural world. When it's linked to magical money and supernatural religions, no matter what religion it is, if it's supernatural, it's not reality-based. If a person's priority, if you ask them what their top four is, has something to do with money, that's a very sick, broken culture. So again, you need to clean that out if you think you're a democratic nation. Like, the education of your citizens is a requirement for democracy to work. And to actually fight for either removing a politician or not removing a politician based on democracy is pretty easy a response. The response is that person a public servant? Are the majority of their behaviors related to serving the public in the modernity of their term and the future? Not the past, the future, which scientists can tell you about. If they don't do that, and most don't, don't take sides. No, we got to protect our democracy by leaving this corrupt politician who's totally disconnected from what's happening right now. Or they're corrupted and let's just push them away and give them a big pension. No, it's about jail time, people, for priests and for politicians who are failing you. And of course, parents should go to jail too. They're having babies during the Anthropocene, as if it proves to them they're more human. And it's just a very nice waitress, but I'll have to apologize to her later. Actually, I tried to ask her out. She's very nice. And but she's not available. Anyways, I'll finish this vlog. So I wanted to say that lessons in democracy is for me. I won't believe Canada or any other nation it claims to be is a democratic nation based on this getting long series of vlogs now that you might want to review so that I can lose more of these anonymous subscribers who never write any comments or anything. Thank you.